Hello and welcome back to the charts the series, this video series on creating charts in Power BI. So this is the second part of this series, and here my goal is to show you how to format a bar chart. Now in the previous video we created this bar chart, right? So here we want to see how to format. Now let's jump into it and begin formatting this chart. So when you come to the visualizations pin, you find that we have about three different sections. Look at where my mouse is hovering, right here. We have here is add data visualization. Then the next option here, format your visualization, and then we also have this add further analysis to your visuals. All right, let's go to format your visualization. Now on the format your visualization pin, option, there are different formatting you can give to your visualization. You find y-axis, x-axis, legend, small multiples, grid lines, zoom sliders, bars, data labels, and plot area. And under general, you have properties tied to effects, headers, and so on and so forth. So let's see let's just begin by looking at this title. Of course, the title is on. So this title on, meaning that you would see this sum of income by education. Now when I click on off, so you can see the title is no longer there. All right, let us turn this title on and see what we can do with the title. When you click on this expand the title options to see other further settings you can give to the title. So you can actually format by changing this title here. If you don't want to see sum by income education, let's say just want to represent distribution of education by income. Let's say distribution of income by education, actually distribution of income by education, and that will appear here, right? So and then you can also choose the heading. You can choose the font type you want here. So right now it's showing Dean, and choose any font of your choice. Let's change it to Comic Sans. Very cool heading. Cool font. Then you can also increase or decrease the font size here. All right, let's leave it at 14, and then you can make it bold, make it italic or underlined, and you can choose the font color. Okay, let's say I want this to be say white, for instance, so that I can give my background this same color as the color of my bars, or let's make it lighter so it looks, oh, this is cool. And if this is lighter, then want to give our font size, our font color to be, no, that's not making sense. Let's choose something darker. Let's choose something darker since it is on blue. If I leave it on white, is white so bad? No, white is not looking so great. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the background to a darker blue. So when I choose this, so if you want to see more options of the colors, more color options, you can come here to these more colors, and then to give you an option to make it dark, or you make it darker or lighter. So this is making sense. All right, so great. So let's leave it like this. And then you can also choose your horizontal alignment, whether you want it to be left aligned, centered, or right. So let's make it centered aligned. Okay, this makes sense. All right, so now if you want to move your chart around, okay, you can click any empty space or free space and drag, right? Click and drag. Now once you click and drag to the left, to the right, you see it shows you this red marquee line. So that shows you that this is the vertical half of the Canva area. The area you can design or create your charts. Let's reduce this, and once you reduce or increase, you see it shows you the also horizontal half of this area where you can put your chart. Now what else can you do? So change the color, the title. You can also work with the horizontal axis. Let's come back to format visualization. So any format you want to do to your chart, just you find it here under this format visuals. So you can also play around with the y-axis. What font do you want? The font size. Do you want to bold it, italic, or make it underlined? And you can choose the color for it. You can also do a lot of sort of cool stuff. You can also change we've done something to the title. So you show title only, and all of those can change those settings here. You can come to the x-axis and also do some adjustment to the x-axis. Let's look at the legend. So the legend is off. This legend is off because I've not added the legend feature. So when you come here, so this is where the legend is. When you add a legend to it, then you can now format the legend. So let's see what legend can we put. Let's say I want to see if the bikes were purchased or not. Purchased bike. So that is the legend. You can see I've added the legend to it. Yes, no. Okay, do these people purchase bikes? So how many bachelor's degree holders purchased bike? Yes, you can see that is the dark blue, and no is the sky blue. All right, so that is the legend. And when you come back to this visualization, you can see the legend feature is on. When you turn it off, legend is no longer showing. When you turn it on, then the legend comes back. So that is the function of the legend. Let's take it out for now. All right, and come back to this place. Then do a lot of cool stuff here. You can also play around with your bars. What color do you want? You want this color, you can change the color of your bars to whatever color you want to have. Let's make it pink. Oh, pink is looking cool, right? So just choose any color you want and play around with this. Border, you want to add border to you can turn your border on or off. All right, and give it a color. Choose a color for your border. All right, this is off now, right? So this is on. Let's choose a color for our border, and so when you do that, you will see that the border of the bar, right? The border of the bar has changed, has increased. All right, so that is how to format these. Come to this format again. So what else do you want to do with these? Now, data labels, very important. Now, this is turned off. Now, when you turn it on, you will see the data labels on the bars, right? So you have 20 million, 15 million, 12 million, 9 million, 8 million. So that if you want to see the actual values for each of these bars, you can turn on and off your data labels. And when you expand to see other properties of the data labels, that will give you all the series, the settings, so it's showing all. All right, great. So other options, we want position. Yes, you want position. You can choose inside. So now, right now, all the labels are inside the bars. You can choose maybe outside end, so that they are all outside end. You can choose inside center, so the labels are inside center, and inside base, labels are inside base, depending on whatever you want. But right now, I'm going to leave it on auto. So when I choose auto, you see some of them are inside while outside, while Power BI has helped me position the labels appropriately depending on the length of the bar. All right, great. So these are the cool stuffs you can do, and also you can play around with the background, add background color to your charts. So if you want to, background color to the labels. All right, so you can see that the labels are having a background color. Make the labels look cool and to come out nicely depending on however you want it to look like. All right, so you can see how this is looking now. It's looking awesome. All right, so that is that about formatting bar charts. Just go ahead and explore all of these options, see how to play around with these, and this makes sense. Cool. So that is how to create a bar chart and format a bar chart here in Power BI. In the next video, we'll talk about column charts. Of course, it's a bar chart also, but a different orientation of how the data, how the bars are being presented. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.